Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Is giving and generosity. This is the essence of the relationship between the two, the monastic part of the community and the lay community. Lay community giving those physical things, right, and the monastic part of the community giving that spiritual gifts, giving their encouragement, support spiritually. So this is really the important thing about giving. Today is a day very much about giving, and that is one of the things that actually makes for happiness. And this is why giving is actually really so crucial for us as human beings, because it generates that happiness.
Hopefully, with the presence of the monks and nuns and the practitioners of Newbury Buddhist Monastery, we hope that we are able to reach out to more people around us locally, not only from Melbourne, where we originally came from, but also the local people. I think we have succeeded in reaching out to people from Blackwood, Trentham, Dalesford, Wood End, Kyneton, and all that, coming to learn the teachings of the Lord Buddha, not because of it being a religion, but because it brings happiness and peace and direction and purpose to their life. We are so happy to notice that the people who come from various backgrounds, we are like a little United Nations here actually come here to learn the qualities of being a good human being.
Good morning everyone and welcome. My name is Brian Hood and I'm the Mayor of Hepburnshire Council, and I'm very proud to be here today. Thanks to you, Adrian. I think this is my 4th visit and it's wonderful to see so many familiar faces again. Many of us may not be Buddhist, but we do reflect a lot of the values that you hold near and dear. So without much further ado from me, thank you again for being here. My colleague, Councillor Tessa Halliday, is here with me again today, and we wish you all the best for a very successful festival. And Adrian, we're looking forward to that conference centre being open and completed.
Any words of wisdom for us today? Yes, so this is the Kathina procession, getting ready. At the moment, each one is being assigned their role, and the monks and nuns are waiting.
Follow me! I made it.
Okay, watch out for the ground. Watch out for the ground. Clear the bed.
There we are. We'll start. Now you keep going that way.
Follow the nose.
Go back, head back to the same place.
For those who are not aware, the full rope carrier, one represents the general community, which is represented by the Malta. Then you have the Sunday school, which is represented by Arya and his father. Then you have the teen group, and one is the citizen ceremony. This Kathina robe offering ceremony will begin now. It will commence with the offering of the Kathina robe, offering of the main robe and the 3 robes to the senior monastics of NBM and Buddha Local Center and Ayopeka, which are Ayopeka, Ajahn Nisarono and Ajahn Sadaro. We now proceed with offering of the Kathina robe to the senior monk, followed by the robes to the senior monastics at NBM Buddha Local. This is on behalf of the whole male and female lay community.
So the important thing with the offering today is, as Adrian pointed out, it's on behalf of the whole community when we have these offerings here. And individually you'll be able to offer afterwards your own gifts as well. But this is for the whole community as well. And lovely that we have the 4 sections of the Buddhist Society of Victoria represented. You know, the Nimalka here is representing the general community of the Buddhist Society of Victoria, and we have Indra who's representing City Zen, and Sanuda, that's right, Sanuda representing the teens group, and Ariel and Arya and Leo are representing the Dhamma school. So isn't that wonderful? We have the whole community here, and this is something that brings us together. You know, we're working together. So the point of this Kathina cloth, this is the focus of this part of the ceremony, is really that it's organised by the lay community. It's not meant to be organised by the Sangha as such. We can advise, but not to organise it. So that has been done by Yasmin and Ping Pong. Ping Pong, and can I see Ping Pong's mother? I haven't seen her. She bought it from Thailand, the Kathina cloth she bought from Thailand. So that's lovely. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're there somewhere. So much. Anumodana, this is what we say. In Thailand they say Anumodana, which means rejoicing. So great. And it's the Kathina cloth is usually offered to the senior monk or of the Sangha, or the monk Sangha, who have spent the 3 months of the Rains retreat here in the monastery. Why we offer it to the senior monk and not to an individual monk is because later the Sangha decides who that robe will be offered to. We have to have like an official decision. The Buddha gives us the formula for deciding how we decide. It's a motion, and then we have one announcement, and then we agree this. If there's no disagreement, this monk will receive the Kathina robe, which we are sewing this afternoon. So that is why it's offered to me. It's not personally, it's on behalf of the Sangha. And so that will be the, and as I mentioned, in the before we do the blessing chanting, 3 of the monks will disappear to start the sewing. And they're very skillful sewers, so they'll manage to finish it by the evening. I think last year it was between 7 and 8 that the actual robe was finished, and we did all the announcements and agreeing on the monk who received it, and then that monk, they took that robe, determined it, we call it, they make their mark, and then they spread the Kathina. This means that they rejoice. They say, this has been done, rightly done, the Kathina procedures, and ask the other monks to rejoice. And when they do rejoice, then we have 5 privileges that we're allowed to keep for a further 4 months. So this is what's happening this afternoon. You don't see that. You won't see that. These days you could probably, they can put it on Facebook or something. But at the time of the Buddha, the main focus would be offering the cloth really early to give the monks or the nuns, if it was offered to the nuns, a chance to sew that robe before dawn tomorrow. That's the idea. They didn't have sewing machines, and as I mentioned, they had this frame which they would sew on. They'd have the material stretched over that frame, and a number of monks would sew at the same time. So that's what will be happening this afternoon and this evening. And many thanks to the monks who are doing it. Ajahn Sadhu has a lot of expertise in making robes, which is great, as does Ajahn Mudito, and Venerable Vipassako is learning the ropes, as they say. And the 5 privileges that we get by actually doing the Kathina ceremony is that we can visit families before or after a meal, an invitation, without asking permission, without asking leave. And we can be separated from one of our 3 robes, and we can receive any extra robe cloth for the next 4 months. It can belong to the Sangha in that monastery, and we can keep this cloth for longer than 10 days. Usually for Sangha, if you have robe cloth, you have to determine it, you have to make a mark on it. And and we can eat in a group, and we can eat at successive invitations. So these are things that come as a result of doing the Kathina. And what the purpose of these 5 privileges is, it makes it easier for the monks to collect more cloth, to make more robes after the Kathina robe. That's the idea, and that just facilitates that. And of course, the way that we decide who is worthy of the Kathina robe, very practical. It's a monk who needs a new robe. So now we can begin with all the 4 robe offerers. We do the Namo Tassa together.
So, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Everybody can join that one.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
And now they're asking for forgiveness in English. It's in English. There we are.
We ask the Sangha for forgiveness.
On behalf of ourselves, I think.
On behalf of ourselves. For any act, speech or mind that has upset the venerable monks and nuns before or during the rains retreats.
And then, myself and Ayya Upeka, we say,
We
forgive you. Please forgive us if we have upset you through any action of body, speech or mind before or during the rains retreat. Sadhu. And then you can
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
So there we are. And then you get to say your next bit.
On behalf of ourselves and the lay community, we forgive the venerable monks and nuns.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's great. That's great.
Sadhu.
That's good. It's always good to clear misunderstandings or whatever from the mind, so the mind is clear and pure. So each of us participating today, having purified our hearts and minds of negativity or misunderstandings, now is a suitable time to make an offering of robes and other gifts to the Sangha. May the joy of giving at a time like this be of great merit and benefit to you all. There we are, it's for everyone.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
And so, and now we do, the 4 of you do Namo Tassa again. Yeah.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Very good. And now for the offering of the Kathina robe, and that will be done by Nimalka on her own.
Okasamayam bante imang katina dussang bhikkhu sangassa dema. Dutiyampi okasamayam bante imang katina dussang bhikkhu sangassa dema. Tatiyampi okasamayam bante imang katina dussang bhikkhu sangassa dema.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's good. You can repeat what Nimalka says line by line. So there we are.
Venerable Sir,
Everybody.
Sir,
may we offer this Kathina cloth
may we offer this Kathina cloth
to the Bhikkhu Sangha.
to the Bhikkhu Sangha.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And now Nimalka can offer to myself. Yeah. Sadhu, sadhu. You okay? Just take it easy. There we are. Wonderful. There we are. Sadhu, sadhu. There we are. Sadhu, sadhu. There, marvellous. There we are. That's the Kathina cloth, which will be made into a robe by this evening and offered to one of the monks later this evening. So that's great. So that's the focus of the ceremony today, is offering the Kathina robe. But now, of course, we can have the offering, these three other offerings. One will be to myself, one to Ajahn Sadhru, and one to Ayurupeka. So say, Okasa.
Okasa mayam aye imani chivarani saparivarani bhikkhuni sangha satsatema tutiyampi okasa mayam bante imani chivarani saparivarani bhikkhu sangha satsatema tutiyampi okasa mayam bante Imani Sivarani Sapirivarani Bhikkhu Sanghassa Dema.
We can do a bit of an English translation. If you, all four of you can do that together. There we are.
Venerable.
One line at a time, and everyone can repeat if they wish.
Venerable monks and venerable nuns,
may we offer these robes together.
May we offer these robes
Just
together with these other necessities to both sanghas.
That's very good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. There we are. And now is the time to offer these robes. There we are. One to me, and there we are. Sadhu, sadhu. That's very good. Sadhu, sadhu. Right. Very good. And to the venerable nuns. That's it. And now the monks who are going to sew the Kathina robe will leave now, so they can start on it, because it is a bit of a process, even though they are very quick, and Ajahn Sadhru are very experienced, and Ajahn Mudita are very experienced. So thank you. There we are. Do you want to take? No, I think this one.
Yeah. After they go.
Oh, that one. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yep, that's good. You've got to take the robe, of course. There we are.
Thank you to the Thai community. They have prepared the money tree, which we have collected some gifts to the monastery. So may we come forward to offer the money tree to the Newbury Buddhist Monastery. The Newbury Buddhist Monastery gladly accepted the money tree offered by the Thai community. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So can you please come forward and join the queue, please? Please queue up to make your offering.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vichacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasarati satta deva manusanang buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipasiko oganayiko pacatang veditapo vinyuriti supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho yadidang cattari purisa yugani atta purisa pugala esa bhagavato savaka sangho pahuneyo pahuneyo dakineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punya ketang lokasati.
NBM monastics will now give their blessing. These traditional Buddhist chants in Pali remind us of the teaching of the Buddha. They also serve to dedicate the memories of our good deeds to our deceased and living relatives and family and friends, to all sentient beings. If you'd like to share your merits with your deceased relative, you can recite it in your mind while the monastics does the chanting.
That's right. At the end, you'll hear the dedication of merit chanting, so you can bring them to mind. Those that have passed away, those that are having difficulties too in their lives, just to bring them to mind as well. So now the Sangha will do the Anumodana chanting, the blessing chanting, rejoicing in your goodness and kindness, generosity today. There we are. And you're welcome to join in. I know many of them you know this chanting very well, so no problem. There we are. Samanta Chakavale Atra Gachantu Devata Sandamang Muni Rajas Sunantu Sagamokadang Parita savana kalo ayam badanta. Parita savana kalo ayam badanta. Parita dhamma savana kalo ayam badanta. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Evang me sutang ekang samayang bhagava savatiyang viharati jetavane anata pindikassa arame atako anyatara devata abhikantaya rattiya abhikanta vanna kevala kapang chetavana omasetva yena bhagavate upasankamitva bhagavantang abhivadetva ekamantang atasi ekamantang titako sadevata bhagavantang gataya anjabasi bahudeva manusacha mangalani achintayum akankamana sotanang bruhi mangalam uttamang asevana chabalanang panditanang sevana puja cha pujaniyanang etang mangalam uttamang Patirupa desawasocha Pube Jakata Punyata Atasamma Panidicha Etang Mangalam Uttamam Bahu Sachancha Si Pancha Vinayo Chasusikito Subhasita Chaya Vacha Etang Mangalam Uttamam Mata Pitu Upatanang Puttadarasa Sangaho Anakula Chakamanta Etang Mangalam Uttamam Danan Shadam Chariyacha Nyatakanan Sangaho Anavajani Kamani Etang Mangalam Uttamam Arati Virati Papa Manjapana Sanyamo Apamado Chadammesu Etang Mangalam Uttamam Garavo Janivato Cha Santuti Chakatan Yuta Kalena Dhamma Savanam Etang Mangalam Uttamam Kanti Jasova Chasata Samananan Chadasanam Kalena Dhamma Sakacha Etang Mangalam Uttamam tapo cha brahmacharyan cha arya sajana dasanam nibbana sacha kiliya cha etang mangalam uttamam Puttassa lokadammehi cittang yasana kampati asokang virajang kemang etang mangalam uttamam etadisani katvanat sabbatamaparajita Sabbata sotingachanti tang te sang mangalam uttamanti yang kin shivitang idavahurang va sage suwayang ratanang parnitang nano samang ati tathagatena idampi buddhe ratanang parnitang etena sajena suati hotu kayang viragang amatang patnitang yada jaga sakyam muni samahito natena dhammena samati kinchi idampi dhamme ratanang parnitang etena sachena suati hotu yam buddha seto parivanai suchin samadhi manantarikan yamahu samadhina tena samona vijjati idampi dhamme ratanang parnitang etena sachena suvati hotu ye pugala atta satang pasatta chattari etani yugani honti te dakineya sugata sasavaka ete sudinani mahapalani idampi sanghe ratanang parnitang etena sachena suati hotu yesu payuta manasa dalhena nikamino gotamasami te patipata amatang vigaya ladha mudami buddhing bunjamana idampi sanghe ratanang parnitang etena sachena suati hotu kinang puranang nati sambhavang virata citta ayati ke bhavasmin te kina bija avirulhi chanda nibanti dirayataya padipo idampi sanghe ratanang parnitang etena sachena suati hotu karaniya mata kusalena yang tang santa padang abhisamecha sako uju suju cha suacho cha samulu anatimani santu sako cha subaro cha apakicho cha salahu kavuti sandindriyo cha nipako cha pagamo Ruananugindo Nachakunang Samachare Kinshi Navinyu Pare Upavadeyum Sukino Vakemino Hontu Sambe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitata Yeke Chipana Bhutati Tasawa Tavarawa Anavase Sadingawa Ye Mahantawa Manjimarasakanugatula Ditawa Yeva Adita Yen Shavdure Vasanti Avidure Bhutawa Sambhave Siva Samde Sata Bhavantu Sukhitata Naparo Parang Nikubeta Nati Manyeta Katachinang Kanshi Ya Rosana Patiga Sanya Nanya Manya Sadukamicheya Mataya Taniyang Putang Ayusa Eka Putamanurake Pisamba Bhute Suman Bhavaye Aparimana Metan Smin Mana Sambhavaye Aparimana Yancha Padang Averang Asapatang Tancharam Nisinoa Sayanoa Yavatasa Vigatamido Tang Sating Aditeya Brahma Metang Viharang Idamahu Itinsha Anupagama Silawa Dasanena Sampano Kame Suvineya Genham Ijatu Gambaseyam Etena Satchavajena Dukavupasamentu Etena Satchavajena Bhayavupasamentu Etena Satchavajena Brogavupasamentu Etavata cha amhehi sambadang punya sampadang sambe deva modantu samba sampatti sindhya etavata cha amhehi sambadang punya sampadang sambe bhuta Dantu Samba Etavata cha amhehi Badang punya sampadang Sata anumodantu Samba sampatti siddhya Akasata chabumata Devanaga mahintika Yantam anumoditva Chirang rakantu sasanam Akasata chabumata Naga mahintika Punyantang anumoditva Akasata chabumata Devanaga mahidika Tang anumoditva chirang rakantu twang sada. Idang bonyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Yati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang bonyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Yata marivaha pura paripurenti sagarang emameva itodinang petanang upakapati ichitang partitang tumhang kipameva samijatu sambe purentu sankapa chando panarazo yatamani jyoti razo yata. Sambaroga vinimuto sambasanta pawandito Veramati kanto nibuto chatuang bawa Sambitio vivajantu sambarogo vinasatu Mate bhavatwantarayo sukidinga yuko bhava abhivadana silisani chambunda pachayino chataro dhamma vadanti ayuvano sukhang balang Ayurarogya sampatti Sangha sampatti mevacha Ato nibbana sampatti Iminate samijatu Kale dadanti sapanya Vadanyurvita machara Kale nadinam Yesu Ujubute sutadisu vipassana manatasasa pula honti dakina etata peyavachan karonti va natena dakina ona tepi punyasa bhagino Tasmadade apativana chito yata dinang mahapalam punyani paralokasmin patita honti paninanti bhavatu samba mangalam rakantu sabhavata Samba Bunda Nubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantute Bhavatu Samba Mangalam Rakantu Samba Devata Samba Dhamma Nubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantute Bhavatu Samba Mangalam Kantu Samba Devata Samba Sangha Nubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantute. May you abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may you maintain well-being in yourselves. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu. There we are. So that completes the blessing chanting. It was quite difficult.
Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you all, and thank you, Ayah, for the blessing and chanting. And thank you for the staying at the Vasa, given this opportunity to offer the make merits for the monastics. Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you, Ayahs. And just as the closing remarks for the ceremony, I'd like to thank you, all the volunteers. And there are long list of volunteers. The rubbish group, the Thai group, ping pong. Then you have the Sunday school team, the teens group team, and the citizens team as well. And thank you all for the Thai community which has made an effort too this year. And hope to see you next year too. And they have to make a move, so I'll see you next time. And then and we'll make your offerings now.
Maybe we can let
and then others can make the offerings afterwards.
Yeah.
And I also thank you to the technical team for making these recordings online possible, as well as making sure all the technologies are working very well and all the announcements are made well too as well. And also all the volunteers who stay back, who came to Newbury yesterday to set up the place. Without all your great help, today's ceremony wouldn't have been so smoothly. And I also like to thank you, the Devas too as well. I was so fearful of today's going to be cold wind and raining, but the Deva has been very kind to us, make sure that the rain has pulled off, has been set back for a while all day, and hopefully it won't rain until all of us have left.
Yeah.